Hello students, in this session we will see looping control structure. In that we will see for loop. Learning objective. In this you will learn what is for looping statement and how to use the for looping statement with an example. Session outcomes. Using the branch and loop control structures, you should be able to write C programs with more functionalities. Prerequisites: should have learned the first unit and input-output C programming statements. Let's get into the for loop. For is probably the most popular looping instruction that is used, and it is most often used if not any other looping statements, because for allows us to specify three things in a single line. Those are setting up a loop counter to an initial value, that is initialization, testing the loop counter to determine whether its value has reached the number of repetitions desired, that is your condition, and then increasing the value of loop counter each time the program segment within the loop has been executed. Third one is increasing the value of the loop counter each time the body of the for loop is executed. Let us see a syntax. For, inside that, first is initializing the counter, then semicolon, then test counter, then semicolon, then increment counter, and inside the body of the for loop you can write statements which has to be executed multiple times based upon these conditions. Let's see the flow chart. First there will be initialization. The execution flow will come to, in the for loop, first it will come to the initialization, then you will get into the testing, that is testing the counter. If the test condition turns out to be true, then we'll get into the body of the loop, and then once again it will come to the increment part, then it will go to the testing part, get into the body of the loop, get to the increment part, then once again come to the testing part. Thus this is how the for loop would be executed. Thus this would form the loop until the test turns out to be true. If at all the test becomes false, then it will exit the for loop. Just a recap, for loop is the most often used looping statement. Here initialization, condition checking and increment are all done in a single line, and we'll see a few examples in the next session, and these are the references that you can use. Thank you.